Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, how are you today? I hope you always stay healthy and stay safe. Today I want to explain about the novel I have read, and the title is All for Love from John Dryden. Okay, and in this video I have two media that I use to explain the contents of the book. The first, I have novel I have printed, and this is the front cover of this novel. And this is the back cover of this novel. Okay, and the second, I have a paper media that I stick on the wall. This paper media contains of characters, synopsis, plot, strength and weakness, moral value, and the comments from me about this novel. But first, I want to introduce myself. My name is Septi Nurul Aini from 5th semester of English Education in Majapahit Islamic University. Okay, now I want to tell you about the characters. There are 9 characters of this novel, and the first is Anthony. Okay, Anthony is the Roman general and political leader. He is a Cleopatra's lover, and he also Octavia's husband. He is really appreciated about honor and reputation. He was very noble and a man of honor. He is described as the emperor of half the world, and he loved Cleopatra very much. And number 2 is Cleopatra. Cleopatra is a queen of Egypt. She is Antony's lover, and she is a very beautiful woman and full of charisma. And number 3 is Ventidius. Ventidius is a general in the Roman army, and he is Antony's oldest and closest friend. Ventidius is a man who has a high ego. Okay, and the fourth character is Dolabella. He is a close friend of Antony apart from Ventidius. He is a loyal friend of Antony, and he loved Cleopatra, Antony's lover. Number 5 is Alexas. Alexas is Cleopatra's servant and close advisor. She was loyal to Cleopatra, but she is also very opportunist, immoral, and selfish woman. Number 6 is Octavius. He is Octavius' brother, an ambitious and competitive man, also arrogant and irritable man. But he is being an Antony's rival for power in Rome. Number 7 is Octavia. Octavia is Antony's wife and Octavia's sister. She is beautiful and virtuous woman. She is very principled, honorable, and independent woman. But she also a trigger conflict between Antony, her husband, and Octavius, her brother. And the 8th character is Charmian. Charmian is one of Cleopatra's servants. He was very loyal until Cleopatra died. And the last is Serapion. He prized at easy shrine, and he is opportunistic. Also, he was very concerned when he saw the death of Antony and Cleopatra. And then I want to tell you about the synopsis. This novel is divided into 5 acts, so the synopsis also consists 5 acts. Act 1, as Serapion has described, Egypt would have calamities such as hurricanes and floods in the Nile. But Serapion still held a festival to celebrate Mark Antony's honor because he saw Cleopatra and Antony's very good and loving relationship. But their relationship was not approved by Ventidius, a Roman general. However, Antony felt insulted by Ventidius' opinion. We move to Act 2. Charmian is trying to arrange a meeting between Cleopatra and Antony, but to no avail. Then Cleopatra sent Alexas. Cleopatra announced to try to calm down Antony by giving him bracelets. At the next meeting, Cleopatra won an argument between herself and Antony by showing a letter that she rejected Egypt and Shira from Octavius. Hearing Cleopatra's decision, Antony was very happy and expressed his love for Cleopatra. Next is Act 3. Antony felt that he did not want to go back to war and tried to escape. After his success, he had the arrival of her friends Dolabella and offered him a gift that would bring peace. The gift was Octavia, that is Antony's wife and Octavia's sister. Hearing this, Cleopatra felt angry and had a fight with Octavia. In the fight, Octavia won because she was Antony's legal wife. And Act 4, Antony asked Dolabella for help to tell Cleopatra that she was leaving. Cleopatra thought of teasing Dolabella as a way to make Antony jealous and reclaim her love. However, Ventidius and Octavia saw them together in a romantic atmosphere. Then he told Antony about this and Octavia as a witness. Ventidius' lies made Antony angry and did not believe Cleopatra and Dolabella's real explanation. Okay, and the Act 5. During the war, Alexas ordered Cleopatra to flee, but Alexas was left behind. In order to save herself, Alexas lied to Antony that Cleopatra was dead. Antony then told Ventidius to end his life, but Ventidius refused and killed himself. With Ventidius dead, Antony then tried and failed to commit suicide. Cleopatra then entered and saw Antony still alive, but on the verge of death, Antony died. Cleopatra then killed herself by snake bites and died. Next, I want to explain about the plot. One is rising action. For some reason, Antony was introduced to Octavia's sister, that is Octavia, to become his wife. But Octavia realized that Antony's love was only for Cleopatra. Number 2, conflict. Cleopatra was furious about Antony and Octavia's matchmaking. He fights with Octavia to reclaim Antony. However, in this fight, Cleopatra lost because Octavia had become Antony's legal wife, so Cleopatra did not have any rights to Antony. Number 3 is climax. Antony's decision to leave Octavia and her children to return to her love, Cleopatra, and made Octavia angry. She became a trigger for conflict between Antony, her husband, and her brother Octavius. Hearing this, Octavius and his troops attacked Antony and Cleopatra. And number 4 is falling action. Cleopatra fled to battle to save herself. However, while saving herself, Alexas, a servant of Cleopatra, was left behind, and Alexas lied to Antony that Cleopatra is dead. Okay, and the last is resolution. Hearing the news from Alexas, he was shocked and sad. He tried to commit suicide and eventually died. Cleopatra was devastated by the death of Antony. Therefore, Cleopatra attempted suicide by snake bites and then she died. Okay, next I want to explain about the strength and weakness. The strength, this book is told with a good, unique, neat, and interesting plot about a romantic love story, but ends tragically. And the weakness, the ending of the story in this book has similarities with another story with a title is Romeo and Juliet, so that it makes the readers think that the ending is same, even though these two stories have very different plots. Okay, next we move to moral values. Do not easily believe what other people say about an event if we have not seen the incident actually. In addition, we must try to be loyal to our partners. Don't trust others so easily that we leave our partners for someone else and end up causing disagreements. Okay, and last, I want to give some comments for this novel. I highly recommend this book or this novel to read because of its good and interesting storyline about a romantic yet tragic love story. But this story has a little flaw at the end of the story because it is almost similar to the story of Romeo and Juliet, which has a tragic love story ending. So the readers assume that the ending has already been known in another title or in another story in another novel. Even so, between the love stories Antony and Cleopatra as well as Romeo and Juliet, there are striking differences in conflict. Even the way they commit suicide is very different. So when we read the story, it is not the same. They only have something in common at the end of the story who died tragically. Okay, I think it's enough for my explanation. I hope my explanation can be understood, and I really recommend you to read this novel. Namaste, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.